And now the 22 News Storm Team forecast.
Hey, good morning. Time now it's 4:46. There was a few snow showers last night, and in some spots you might be waking up to a little bit of a light coating on the grassy surfaces or even your car. This is from Westfield here, sent to me this morning. Of course, if you want to share any pictures, you can do it at wwlp.com. But it goes to show you again, there is a little bit of some coatings out there in some spots, and watch out for some slick roads and sidewalks where there could be a little bit of some black ice with any rain or snow that fell last night. It's quickly frozen, of course, on some of the surfaces as temperatures are below freezing. In the downtown area of Westfield for right now, though, you can see the green is looking snow-free, but there still could be a little bit of some patchy areas of some light snow coatings. Greenfield, one of those spots that you also might find a coating of snow in a couple spots this morning. Got a wind coming in right out of the west, 13 miles per hour. Springfield, 14 miles per hour there. Pittsfield, occasional wind gusts could be upwards of 22 miles per hour there in Northampton, upwards of near 30 miles an hour in some spots back in the Berkshires. So it's definitely breezy out there, and it's going to stay windy all day long. Temperature for now 32 in Northampton, 33 in Springfield, 31 there in Greenfield. You factor in the wind, and it feels like we're in the teens and 20s for everyone. And for much of the day, we're going to feel like we are stuck in the 20s here in the valley. But look at that back in Pittsfield. It feels like 16 degrees right now there. As we go throughout the rest of the day, temperatures do top out into the upper 30s and low 40s going into this afternoon. That just about does it. Even though the high temperature does touch around 40, with that wind at times, it's going to feel like we are around or below freezing. So I would dress for upper 20s to near 30 for us here in the valley as we go towards the afternoon. And of course, the cold and the wind is the top of the 22 Storm Team forecast focus. Going through the rest of the week, temperatures do stay mostly in the 40s. And then our next chance of any rain we are watching is for Friday and Saturday towards the end of the week. You can see we're dry out there for now. There is one area of a few flurries back in Berkshire County, but most of any snow this morning is far back to our west or to our north. You can see it's falling into the higher terrain of the Green Mountain Spine here in Vermont, or back into the Adirondacks and the Great Lakes region of New York. So as we go throughout the day, 22 Storm Team Skycast here, 7 o'clock this morning, maybe a flurry back in Berkshire County, but that just about does it. 9 o'clock towards around noon, we're looking quiet, sun and cloud mix during the afternoon. I would say if you're along and east of the Connecticut River, you see a good amount of sun. The further west you go, though, you're going to be stuck in the clouds a little bit longer today. So just to give you an idea, I would say if we're here in the valley, sun is likely by the afternoon, but if you're back in the Berkshires or the hill towns, I would not expect to see a lot of sun today because the clouds will hang on a little longer in some of the higher terrain, and then we do actually clear things out a little bit more for tonight. And in terms of the wind, it does turn pretty breezy towards the afternoon, 9 o'clock here towards noon. This is 12 o'clock. You can see everyone is gusting over 30 miles per hour up and down the valley. Some spots could be upwards of 40 miles an hour back in the Berkshires, and that continues through the afternoon into the evening, and we do stay breezy heading through tonight. So for today, temperature 38 to 42, sun and cloud mix, windy. I would dress for the 20s out there throughout the day with the wind. Heading through tonight, we do fall back into the 20s to right around 30 degrees, and we stay breezy for the rest of the 22 Storm Team 7-day forecast. Looking like we're in the 40s through much of the week. We do try to climb to around 50 for Friday and Saturday with some rain. And overnight low temperatures stay mostly in the 20s and 30s. Want to check out our latest forecast? You could do so by getting the free 22 News mobile app.